What's your favorite form of cell?
So I really like the intro.
The intro?
Hello, Piccolo. Yeah, it's just so creepy. I think it was largely because of the music. It was so cool. And he's just like, I'll drink you, and I drink you, and I drink your milkshake.
I was about to say that.
Who here has no idea who Kara is? Most people don't.
Who are you?
He's really mad at me right now, so.
I'm gonna get you. Can you guys hear us okay? Like this? I don't even know if I need to move this microphone.
We project.
Actually.
Projection.
So guys, we have been working together, and I have these two of Dragon Ball Z, are the two that I knew before Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah? Yeah.
So when I say we've known each other a very long
We
time,
met in a bar.
literally,
Yeah.
I wasn't old enough to drink.
No?
Oh.
Really?
Wow.
Children in the front row.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hi, should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead,
Kyle,
Kyle.
you go
I'm
first.
Kyle. I did not meet them in a bar.
No. Oh, but we'll tell the story of how we met.
Yes.
It's really cool.
Yes. I'm Kyle, and I voiced older Gohan and the narrator and Ox King and West Guy and Pycon in Dragon Ball.
Hi, I'm Kara, and I voiced Goten and Gotenks and Videl, and since he listed everyone off, I'm also Lime and Oopa and Pokowatha.
Oopa. Yeah, so I did Bora, your dad, right?
Yeah.
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 I don't know if I could get away with that now. Or you, for that matter.
Hey.
I do Cell, you're welcome. Handsome Jack, that's not part of this. Future Gohan, the best Gohan, let's be honest.
Obviously. He was Gohan before I was.
Paragus, yeah, and Bora.
Bora.
Borat? What?
And for you guys, I actually cosplayed Videl because I knew we had a Dragon Ball Z panel, so.
That's what she does.
Yeah, so, okay, I think this is probably, I'm hoping, going to be a Q&A, because we sometimes don't really know what else to talk about. So if anyone has any questions for us, there's a microphone right over there. While you guys line up to ask your questions, I'll tell you how I met Kyle. Kyle and I got our start at Radio Disney with ABC Radio Networks. I was interning at a radio station down the hallway. Kyle had a show on Radio Disney, and they hired me to be Kyle's phone operator. So I was supposed to answer the children's phone
Request
calls.
line.
Yeah. And when I got in there, nobody had explained to Kyle what my job was. And so he was like, "Do you go on the air? Like, do I let you talk on the radio?" And I was like, "Yes." Yes, you do.
Slick.
And it took a while to get in trouble. But you got in a little trouble.
Got in a little, but
like a little, but then they were also kind of like, but it also worked.
But they heard tapes because DJs back in the day would record on cassette when we do the show, so they could listen once a week and go, hey, that sounds good. Why don't you try this? Or that's a very good thing. So they served the on-air chemistry worked.
It worked.
So they said, okay, you can stay on there.
Yeah, so they let me. They actually, at the time, I was the youngest full-time employee of ABC Radio Networks, and Kyle is the reason not only that I got my first real job, but we were reading a newspaper one day and saw an ad in the paper for a company called Funimation that was asking for people to come to the studios and audition.
Yeah, they don't do it that way now.
Who here has no idea what a newspaper is? 1, 2, 3.
They had an open casting call, which was really, really cool. And it's like, oh, this is I've been waiting my whole life for something like this, and I didn't think it would happen in Dallas. I knew it happened on the West Coast, but here we are in Dallas. It's like, And I got to talk her into it.
He did.
She's
He had
like,
to talk me into it because he
Wait,
was
what's
like, "We should go
anime?"
to this audition," and I'm like, "Ew, it sounds weird."
Who's anime? I don't
What's
know her.
anime?
Who's she?
Back then they called it Japanimation. They did not call it anime.
You're gonna I'm gonna ride this Radio Disney wave for a while, see where that takes me.
Yeah.
Screw this animation
What is
stuff.
this?
There's no future in it.
Cartoon.
No future in it. The future is Radio Disney.
It's true. And so yeah, but Kyle talked me into it. We went down to the open call audition, and then I became his brother and his future wife. Like we do in the world of cartoons. And yeah, so we were still working on Radio Disney when season 3 of Dragon Ball Z came out. And people would call and they're like, "You guys sound like Gohan and Videl," and it was considered a conflict of interest. So we had to be like, "What? Never heard of it."
Meanwhile, behind the scenes,
Behind the scenes, they were like,
they'd have little tours of Girl Scout troops and all that. And the boss was the first one to go, "Kyle and Kara on Dragon Ball Z." It's like, wait a minute.
"Wait a second, I thought we couldn't talk about it."
Because we were giving away Dragon Ball Z merch at the time. At the time, like in 2000, 2001, that was the #1 show on Cartoon Network. Some of y'all were probably watching it each day after school. And then eventually you ended up hearing me say, "Previously on Dragon Ball Z." I took over from the last guy that did that, Dale Kelly.
Dale, yeah.
And, then I ended up inheriting a lot of roles, like Ox King and some different things. So that was wild. I was already a fan of Dragon Ball, and then suddenly I'm working on it, and now I have a career thanks to it. But so that was our start. How did you hear about it? Eric Vale, Trunks.
I was doing an independent movie with him.
I can't hear you.
Yes,
Stop.
you can.
I can't. You're mumbling.
You are such a mom. Oh my God. Is this even working?
No.
No, it's not even. That's why.
Did you turn it off?
You're fired. No, I was just sitting here. Hello.
Probably like, God, is there?
How's that?
Oh, there you go.
I didn't even touch it. Yeah, we were doing an independent movie together, and I just moved to Dallas, and I was like, yeah, I need a job. Yeah, that's right.
Did you miss the whole part where I turned it back on?
I'm kidding. Yeah, that was it. Eric Vale. You guys know who Eric Vale is?
He voices Trunks, future Trunks. Yeah. Good
Great guy.
story. Good story.
Great guy.
Good question.
Look, it's no Radio Disney story, I'll give you that, but it's a pretty cool story.
It is cool.
Yeah, and Eric and I fell in love back then, and now we're still really good buddies. Well, it's a joke. We're friends. You think it's funny that someone could be my friend? Is that what it is?
Yes, it's hilarious.
What a jerk.
I know.
You're just mad because I do the best Gohan.
I mean,
I only found out today why Dameon also has a Gohan on his banner, and enough people came to my table like, "How are they both Gohan?" And I was like, "How are they both
Hey,
Gohan?"
like, how are you Gohan also?
How are you
I don't know,
also?
man. It's just a misprint on the poster.
No, you're in a movie.
I've just been riding it for so long now.
just say he's the one-armed Gohan. That's how you remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, question.
Big one-armed Gohan fans? Yeah.
So, when you voice act in a video game like Sparking Zero or Xenoverse 2, you have to do a voice for anything that can happen, like punching someone, getting punched. And does that like annoy you, or do you enjoy working on the games?
Does it annoy us?
Yeah, or do you not like working on the games because of that?
Yeah, Kara hates it. She
I
complains
love
about it
it.
all the time.
I love it.
She'll tell you she likes it, but she really doesn't.
Okay, so I think I'm the only one on the cast that is actually trained to do this. So I grew up doing Taekwondo. Big in martial arts, competitive, and it's something that I've just started back up again. I'm going for my black belt for the second time. And so for me, it's really fun because I actually know the difference between, like, I have been hit and punched and kicked. I'm sure Dameon has too for other reasons. But yeah, so it's fun. I will tell you the I would say it's really hard, and I'm thinking of a different project that is not Dragon Ball, but it's when it's like, okay, you're being hit, and you're gonna trail into a death scene, but we need this to last 9 to 10 seconds, and we need it to be a consistent sound throughout, so you can't actually trail or do any of that. It's when it's something like that, and that happened to me not that long ago, and you're like, what? So the physicality of some of these reactions that are so big, and they just like, and then you do it, and they're like, that was so good. Let's try it a different way. And you're like, that's when it can get really hard.
Who's asking you to do it a different way? Which director would that be?
I'm not gonna call out names.
You got it. Tell
This
me.
is not a Dragon Ball situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was a different
Okay.
situation, and that's
You're
when
like, no, you got it. It's fine.
Yeah,
You won.
and it's because also sometimes you have clients all around the world, and you have different people on the line,
yeah.
and it can get very tricky. That's when games now and I'm gonna let them speak for themselves, but Dragon Ball, I feel like we've been doing these for so long, and we work a lot now with Dameon. He voices Frieza, probably one of my all-time favorite directors.
Totally.
And it just is fun. Like we really have fun with this stuff, truly.
Yeah, they have us record the talking dialogue first, and then you get to the fight stuff. They save it for the end of the session because they know how hard it's going to be on your throat. And if you have hours of that to do, they're going to break it up. They're going to say, we'll schedule you for like a couple hours on this day, and then we'll let you heal up, and then, let it rinse repeat through over the coming weeks and all that. But yeah, it can tear your throat apart, but I mean, we're not digging trenches, And,
Good question.
yes, thank you. Thank you for your question.
Oh, light audience. My goodness. You guys are so nice.
Hi.
My question is, well, this weekend the Battle Hour is happening, and they're supposedly going to do more information on the next Dragon Ball game. And do you play any of the Dragon Ball games, or are you excited for the new one? Or
Do we play the Dragon Ball games?
I played with you, Kyle, one time on stage somewhere, and both of us were just like,
We button mash.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
yeah.
I have a very short attention span, so I tried like Dokkan Battle and Legends and all that, but I would, I was like,
Sparking
I
looks
was like,
great,
yeah,
though.
Sparking Zero was
It
cool.
looks awesome.
Sparking
character
Zero
is
is
broken.
so much fun. We so I have a 10-year-old, and we do play video games together. And Fighters was a big one for us for
That's
a
my
while.
favorite.
Yeah, I loved Fighters. My son struggles with hearing my voice, so he doesn't actually like to watch things I'm in or hear things that I'm in. So sometimes he forces me to not play my characters, and I always joke that it's because he knows I'll definitely win as Videl. She's by far the best in the game. And like seriously. And so yeah, but it's fun. We do, and then like his friends are like, "You're playing it," and he's like, "It's weird. Don't talk about it."
I mean, think about it. If you got to be the voice of a character, wouldn't you just play the crap out of that character all the time?
Yes.
It's like, how cool is that? I play the character and he's doing this thing when I push the button.
I would just be like, I did that line wrong. I did that line wrong.
That's the other thing too.
I could not listen
I
to it.
struggle with watching some of the anime because I will do that. Not in the game so
Can't
much
do
because
it.
it's so fast, but sometimes rewatching anime, I'm really, I'll beat myself up really bad.
Because you don't see the game. You're just doing the lines. And like,
Yeah.
the context could be a little off. Only
Yeah.
you would catch it, but I'd be like, ugh.
I wouldn't have read it like
Yeah.
that if I didn't know it was there. Yeah, for real.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good question.
But my question to you guys, and you can carry Edward specifically, if you had the keys to the kingdom and I guess could write your own story, like which your characters are the focal point, or like characters, I guess what do you think you would end up creating?
Oh my god, that's for me.
You think could write our own characters into what?
Oh, sorry, if you had the opportunity to, I guess, write stories in which your characters would be the focal point, what do you think you would end up creating?
Oh my god.
See that? You can't read what
Akira wrote, in my opinion.
Oh, and when it comes, I mean, this is a Dragon Ball panel.
I couldn't
My
make
brain
that
went to
stuff up.
other characters, but there would be nothing. You literally.
No, not how he does, like how he came up with all that stuff. I just, yeah.
And to come up with it in so many worlds and so many different, like the amount of characters, bordering on like a One Piece situation of just massive amounts of characters. I think it would be impossible to, I mean, that's where thank God I'm the actor and not the writer, because I don't know how some of these people come up with these storylines. Are incredible. My brain went to another show when you were talking about my characters. I don't have a favorite character. I have a character that is not known, that it makes me very sad because she's one of my tops, but it's a show called Hello Kitty Super Style. And I voiced Pinky and Zing in that show. And Pinky is somebody who, because it was prelay, so I got to, prelay means original animation. I was not dubbing to any other language. I got to really go nuts with this character. And she, like, is someone who really, I mean, Zing as well, but Pinky in particular just really speaks to my heart. So I feel like I would put Pinky in everything ever. And just voice Pinky. Like, she would just show up in the middle of Dragon Ball and be like, let's go get smoothies! You know, out there.
Good question. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Is it okay if I ask 2 questions at once?
You sure can.
The first one is, what's your favorite Dragon Ball scene? And the second one is, have you ever met the Japanese voice actors for your characters?
I love your question.
We did meet some of them in North Carolina.
The first command con, right?
I screamed that I was
That's a bunch
Well,
of
not even just that. We went back to Animazement in North Carolina where we were at Moscow Nozawa.
Yeah.
And
Mitaguchi,
They don't get out much.
I met-
here. It's just so far.
No, but Kyle and I don't know how you got the notice about this, but I got a phone call. This was several years ago, and it was a convention I had been to before, and they were like, hey, do you want to come out again? I was like, sure, whatever. I flew out, and nobody had told me that so much of the original cast was there. And so, yeah, we got to meet and interact with, like, it was incredible. It was such a good, there's actually a YouTube video of me and Mitaguchi-san. She voices Videl, and both voices of Videl in the Japanese were there. But they said, like, what's it like to meet each other? And of course I give a very, you'll be shocked, wordy answer. And I was excited, and all of a sudden they asked her, and she said, she leans forward and in English says, when I met Kara, I knew I met my family. And you just see me spin around because the tears were like that was, I can't tell you how big of a deal it was for me. And favorite scene, I'll go first because I'm still talking. My favorite episode is Learning to Fly, when Videl gathers up the chi and Gohan. That's such a heavy episode where it's literally just kind of us. It's where it was the first time for me to really get the challenge of having both characters in one scene. And I just love when Goten's flying behind, like, I'm a birdie. Like, it's just the whole scene, the whole episode is my favorite.
sweet. Yeah, and Z, I think Z's my favorite out of all the shows. Z, man.
Sweet.
Yeah, that kid. Favorite episode in Z is one where he goes Super Saiyan 2 in the Otherworld tournament. And like the tournament tiles are levitating and everyone's there like freaking out and his eyes roll back in his head. And, and we did it again years later in Kai. And I was like, wow, I'm so much older now, but yet I can still do it. Knock it out in one take. Yes. I thought it was pretty darn cool. And Kai's awesome, I think, because we all got to come back and we're all more experienced by then. So I think it's a better dub.
I think it's a way better dub, and they gave us a lot of freedom because when they said we were coming back, I was like, I don't think I can do Goten's voice anymore. It was such a strange, like, I know it's the iconic voice, but it was very difficult, strange, deep, gravelly, doesn't sound like a boy at all. And Sabat, actually, Chris Sabat was like, then do it your way. And I was like, oh, then I will come back. I got a lot of grief in the beginning for changing Goten's voice, but I think he sounds more like a little boy now. And he's also way more, vocally I can do this forever, and I just like him.
There you go.
Remember, they brought Paragus back, and the same, it's a similar situation. I'm like, I
I
can't.
can do that.
And Sabat was like, just do whatever.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
think
okay, cool.
so many of us were like, I can't do that again.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy.
He's
what
like,
they
I
had.
don't care. I gotta voice 87 characters and direct 17 things. I don't care what
Yeah,
you do.
just do
it.
whatever.
I like the introduction to Sal when he shows up and starts drinking people. It's all spooky. I remember when the kids came up to me and were like, you scared me when I was little. I'm like, good.
Nice goals.
Hey there. Do you all have any stories of like how these characters or any other character you voiced like affected you, your personal life in any kind of way? Like, did they impact you emotionally or anything?
Well, sure. I think as an actor, you want to delve into someone's character and inhabit their lives and everything. So it's cool to do that, no matter whether they're happy, sad, or going through something or whatnot. But I know for me, and well, probably Kara too, it was our introduction into the voiceover world. This is like, I knew I wanted to do this since I was a kid, and I knew I wanted to do this long term. And I don't think you wanted to do it until you finally had a taste of it, and it was like,
I was like, okay, actually, that's fun.
Yeah, it's like, all right, cool, that's fine.
Yeah, I wanted to be an investigative reporter. I saw myself as this like hard-hitting, dive in and get the scoop, and which is why you see me disappear from anime for a little while. Is I was offered a morning show in North Carolina, and I was like, oh, I think that's more in alignment with where I want to be. And so you see me disappear from anime, and then like I'm not in GT. It was because of that. And honestly, I realized, no, that was not actually what I was supposed to be doing with my life. So I left and went back to voice acting full time. And that was when I quit everything and put all my eggs in the voice acting basket, which was 2006. So yeah, no, the connections for me, I because of my focus on that, I feel like it took longer for me to find like true like. And it was the same convention where we met the original cast, and there was a moment where a woman stood up and started talking about how Videl had impacted her, and honestly saved her life. And it was so, that was my click-in moment where I realized, like, this isn't just voicing cartoon characters, this is having an impact. And it really drove it all home for me. Follow that.
Bring drinking into it.
Thank you for your question. So ridiculous.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, man. Hello.
I will make it quick because I have a couple points and a question.
Did you leave a roast in the oven?
But what I'm learning is that Christopher Sabat may be an instigator between not telling Sean he got the main role and just telling you guys, do whatever voice you want. And also, I do find it interesting now that Cell has been beaten by both young and recently old Gohan.
I hate him. How does he keep beating me?
But my actual question is, I'm sure the one that you guys get asked at cons a lot. What are you guys' favorite quotes for your characters?
All right, I'm just going to go with that last question because that's the one I remember right now. What's the favorite line, quote?
Yeah, bring a character from South.
Yeah, got it, thanks. What do you think I'm going to come up with a Videl one?
What would you do? Oopa's dad.
Oopa's dead. Oopa, that's all I remember. What's a good, check out my perfect form, it's perfect. That was from the game, that was fun. That was kind of fun.
Sometimes they let us just make stuff up, which is kind of cool. They're pretty loose in class.
They are actually really.
Yeah.
I think because most people are scared of you, so you get to do
Yeah,
that more
terrifying.
often.
Yeah, so scary.
Yeah.
Or you had the perfect you're not me. That's kind of fun.
Those are good.
You know that one, right?
Okay,
That's the
Videl.
abridged stuff.
Videl, I had to. Is she gathers her chi and she says, "Gohan, I'm flying." The other one is when she says, "So you like short hair on girls, Gohan?"
I can't say I didn't expect that.
And Goten, I love when he's like, "I'm a birdie, I'm a birdie." I also like when he's like, "Gohan, can I be like you now?" And Gotenks, oh my god, I love so much of Gotenks. "Don't blink, you might miss my incredible power." By the way, to voice him, I have to pretend to drop a mic. At the end of every line, like,
I've always loved fight you. No, I want to kill you. I mean, that's classic.
Yeah.
But the Beast one, it was cool watching it in a sold-out IMAX theater, and it's like, is that all you got? And the whole audience goes, ooh. It's like, it's cool to me for so long. I was like, I got to do that. And it's like, oh, finally, Gohan. He's been nerfed all these years.
Yeah, no,
He needed that upgrade.
those are two lines that I feel like have stuck with the community for years. The fight you? No, I want to kill you. And
Yeah.
is that all you got? Yes, it's my turn. I feel
That's
like,
right.
I feel like those have been very popular, so thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, man.
Hi. I love that you came in Videl cosplay. Mine and my husband's very first cosplays ever was Gohan and Videl back in 2016.
I am so determined for one convention, one time before I am so gray this is weird. I want us to go as Great Sam and Great Sam.
Oh my God.
Gotta do the pose.
We have to do it. And somewhere today I lost my gloves, so I think I know where they are. But.
So my question for you is, who in the whole series is your favorite DBZ villain?
Who's yours?
Who's
yours? You better not say Frieza.
I'm asking you, who's your favorite villain?
Favorite villain?
Does Mr. Satan count as a villain? Because he is by far my favorite character.
That's a good
He's too nice to you.
Oh, come on. Ready?
When Beerus first showed up, I love
I like Beerus.
I like
Jason
Beerus.
Douglas.
Oh, there's like an obsession with food.
Yes. Oh, Jason does such a good job with
He
him.
does. Yeah, I like Beerus.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
You guys have made my childhood, from 5 years old, growing up till now, watching DBZ. Toonami was definitely my jam. But I do have a question, and I know all of your voice actor characters have faced defeats. This one's specific to Videl, but I am very curious. How do you guys prepare for when you know your character is going to be defeated? Does it affect you guys in a certain way after the fact? Especially with you, Videl, because Spopovich definitely, you were giving him some hands, but he came and he overwhelmed you. And I wonder, does that affect you guys after the set?
Well, it does because sometimes you're out of a job, so there's that. you're like, oh no.
Really good question. So it's the one thing I dreaded about Kai was doing the Spopovich fight, because keep in mind when we started doing this, we were voicing the VHS tapes. Digital editing did not exist. We didn't have all the fancy tricks that we have today. So my memory of this Spopovich fight was how hard it was, and how much it drained me, and vocally, emotionally, like it was so hard in Z. And when Kai came around, I had built it up over the years so much in my brain that like the whole time we were recording, I was like, I'm dreading Spopovich. I just don't want to get to Spopovich. And then we got there, and now with this magic of, where things go more quickly, and also having infinitely more experience as an actor going into Kai, I was like, oh, that wasn't nearly as bad as I remembered. but while still being very draining. And I think a lot of the training comes in. But yes, on the emotional part, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about something not Dragon Ball Z. One Piece. I voiced a character in One Piece in the Wano arc named Otako. Her story, thank you, God, her story will rip you to shreds. And she got me. She got me on a level that was so, I remember getting to my car that day and just sitting and not driving for a while, and because I care. So I was like, it hit me so hard. I really sat with her, and I remember just having the tears and thinking, I can't.
Oh, you should have called me.
Yeah.
I would have helped you through it. Yeah.
But I remember thinking, like, I can't tell anybody what I just did. Like, you have to process it and put it in a box and put it away until the show comes out. So, no, it absolutely will affect us.
It is exhausting.
Yeah. And Dameon, like, you do a lot of, like, on camera. I bet that's even, like, really, like, in the scenes.
Well, you can't fake that.
Yeah.
You gotta, like, you gotta get all kinds of tricks and whatever to get to that place. Like, I don't know, like Supernatural, that was weird, you know, like just playing a flesh-eating monster that was getting a divorce. Because his wife didn't like that at all. But that kind of stuff is, you know, you're like, it's like, just give me a minute so I can get in character. Remember those guys were funny. They're like, hey, Pacino, get over here. Let's just shoot this scene. I'm like, I just need a minute to get in the character, okay? But yeah, on cameras, can't fake that. Theater too.
Fake that. No.
Not that. Yeah, it's just very it's very different. But it is exhausting. I mean, playing Super Saw Max. I just passed out. I went to dinner with Justin after that, and I just fell asleep like halfway through dinner.
Oh.
I was just out. Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Kyle.
I got nothing to add.
Wake up, Kyle.
What?
Yes.
What about it?
Just like the did it affect you? Like knowing.
Because Gohan was that guy, you know.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I kind of come to just expect that he's going to get nerfed at some point. You know, he's wearing the tracksuit in Resurrection F, and it's like, oh, he's not going to last 5 seconds. I mean, just the fashion sense thing. It's like, no, that's a police pullover. That's a crime against humanity, sir. So, yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming.
My question is, if you guys had to poach or steal a character from somebody else just because you think they would be fun to voice or you think you do the voice better, which character would you pick?
Oh, I would take Goku from Sean just to hurt him. I don't even want to do it. Just to hurt him. No, I'm kidding. Well, I wouldn't want to take anything away from anybody.
No.
Ever.
I mean, maybe like a few.
And we
of
have
those
those
stuff.
opportunities. Like you'll get breakdowns on stuff where someone got canceled or I don't know, someone got sick or you know they can't do the role anymore. And it's what was it? It was like Futurama. That was the whole thing that came out. Remember way back when? And a lot of us were like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
So, because breakdown negotiations for like Arkham Asylum went down, and at the time Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill was like, no. So they put the audition sides, and actors were told, but most of us knew. It's like, first of all, don't even try to go for that. You're gonna look
it's an
like such a
unspoken rule.
jerk.
Yeah. You know, and it is hard. I mean, once something is established in the world, it is so hard to imagine.
I tried to do that quietly, but that didn't work at all. Sorry, Carrie, did I interrupt? I'm sorry, that brings no concentration!
But yeah, it is so hard to imagine a different voice. You know, especially like Dragon Ball or any of those shows, like, it's so established at this point.
You put it there.
I did, because you keep hitting the table. I mean,
Now it's weird. You made it weird. You made it weird.
It's like
invaded my space.
The actors were chosen for that reason. You know, it's like I don't, you know, theoretically in my head you could say, hey, I would love to go for that, and then in my head I'd be like, that's not any better than the way they cast it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I'm not going to do a better Vegeta. I'd, you know, be great to voice him.
Be fun. Yeah.
But no, I'm not going to do a better job.
I used to joke that I wish they had cast me as the narrator, so I could have just coming out Dragon Ball Z.
Just take a big hit of helium and just introduce that.
Previously. Yeah.
Thank you for. Did we answer your question, or
I hope
did
so.
I just ruin everything?
More of a technical question. So voice acting, it comes in many forms. You've got commercial, animation, audio dramas, and then there's ADR, anime dubbing, and that's a different beast. There's not as much breathing room. You have to match the tempo on screen, you have to match the mouth flaps, and ideally you do that without losing the nuance of your acting in the process. How much of a learning curve was that for you guys?
It was a lot harder back when they couldn't compress or stretch things out.
Yeah.
Like what Kara was saying, we were like straight Betamax. So that was a lot trickier because we didn't have any wiggle room at all. We're all big fans of M&S, not showing that was the best.
Yeah.
But
Mental
it's a
lines.
little easier now because we can compress and sort of elongate. So it gives you like maybe a second to play or something like that, which is infinitely easier. But yeah, it's a skill. Once you get it though, it's pretty basic. But it takes a minute.
Chris Hebert once told me, like a few months after when I started, he goes, yeah, we weren't sure it was going to work because you really struggled. It was like, I don't remember that happening, but okay.
It's a good thing he didn't tell you. It's a good thing he didn't tell you. Like, you're about to get fired, Kyle.
Yeah, we're this close to recasting you.
Wow.
Hey, in all fairness, Chris Sabat has spent 26 years telling me I should become a realtor.
This is it for you. 30 years later. Have you thought about a different career path? Kara?
Sales, realty.
You're just not
he
good
has a
at
list
this.
of things he thinks I do better.
That's funny.
He has a beautiful way of saying things. You know?
Have you thought about selling like pharmaceuticals? That's a good job for you. I can picture that.
Avon.
Something that doesn't require too much mental agility
Right.
or acumen.
Nice, yeah. But to answer your question, I mean, no, it does, because Kyle and I, we went from working in radio, you know, Dameon was working on screen. It's definitely a very different, like, and we were doing a lot of commercial stuff. And you do, like, you have your eggs in all the baskets, because literally nobody makes a living doing anime. And so, yeah, it's definitely a different nuance, and the beginning was hard, because we were doing it to VHS. And I can still hear the little tape rewind every time you messed up.
Chunk.
Like,
Yeah.
so it gives more room for acting today, where you, because of the things Dameon talked about, where you can get more into it. And yeah, we've done it so long now that it's like, I call it the beep monkey. Is like, you just like, okay, time to act, like, here we go. Because there's 3 beeps right before they play something. It's beep, 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 and then you know to talk. So, and I've actually, Raleigh did it one time, one of our directors, he just randomly played the beeps, and we were not, like, there was no script in front of me or anything, but he played it, and I immediately was like, and I was like, oh, that's really funny. It's literally like, what is the long time ago experiment of
Pavlov.
Pavlov. Yeah, literally.
You're conditioned by the beeps.
That's true.
Where you do drool when you do it.
It's
so
true.
Not quite sure why. It's just like a bloodhound. Just all over the mic. It's super gross. Thank you. That was a smart question. That's very technical.
My question is two-part, and it's for each of you.
have any of you sat down and watched Dragon Ball with someone close to you, like your family or close friend? And if so, how do they react when one of your characters show up?
No.
I haven't really watched it with friends, but I did remember showing my parents. I recorded off Cartoon Network, and I know they're boomers. They wouldn't get anime. So they watched it in about 10
I don't know
seconds.
anybody that would be into it.
Yeah, so about 10 seconds in, my character talking and doing stuff, my dad goes, that's nice.
That's quite enough, thank you.
That's good. We're proud of you.
Why does he keep screaming?
Yeah. What's his problem?
For 10 minutes now, he's just screaming.
Why do all their hair go straight up? Do they stick their finger in a socket?
Yeah. So I watched a little bit with my son, and I referenced this earlier. He thinks it's so weird. He loves anime. My son is the biggest anime fan, as long as I'm not in it. It super weirds him out. But I remember I did not get to see it with her, but when Superheroes was in the movie theaters and we had beat Idris Elba, and it was like this whole, like, we were the #1 movie, and my mom told me like a week later, she said I went and saw it, and I was like, no, and she's like, it actually was good. And I could see really enjoying it. She goes, I thought I would have hated it all these years, and she really loved it. And I wish I could have been there with her.
She was like, have you ever thought about doing real estate? Sweetheart, I just don't think this is for you.
This is not for you.
I mean, I love you, though. You know that, right?
I like triggered and start crying.
What was the other part of that question? That was it?
That was both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, sorry to give you such a simple answer, but I just don't know of anybody that would watch it with me.
Because you don't have friends.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm sad now. Thank you very much. Just got hit in the face with reality there. I'm alone in the world.
More questions, or we're going home.
It's that time.
Is that it, guys?
Is that it? Yeah. Look at us do things. We're good. Oh, we're good.
Uno más.
You better get up there.
I hope it's really good.
Get on that.
One, I'm delighted to be here. Cell is my favorite villain.
Oh, thanks,
all
dude.
time. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Maybe an out there kind of question, but what are your thoughts on the parody takes on Dragon Ball?
Love it.
Like DBZ Abridged?
Love it. Dude, people ask me to sign their quotes like you're on perfect, you're not me. I think that's them. Honestly, I think it is. It is, right? That's the abridged. I love it. There's a couple actors that are not so crazy about it, but I think it's hilarious. And honestly, they dragged a lot of eyeballs to it pre-pandemic, so I think they're dope.
Free advertising for the show.
I think they're dope. Takanaga, whatever his name is. Super funny guy. I love him. Yeah. Taka, not gonna work here anymore. One movie.
Oh, the switch.
Nice.
What's your favorite form of cell?
So I really like the intro.
The intro?
Hello, Piccolo. Yeah, it's just so creepy. I think it was largely because of the music. It was so cool. And he's just like, I'll drink you, and I drink you, and I drink your milkshake.
I was about to say that.
Oh my God, how come I haven't seen that meme yet? Right?
Make it.
And you want a straw or a tail?
Alright, so guys, I don't know what the rules. Do we just like go home?
Maybe we got time.
That's it.
It's just like we can walk
Can
back
we
to
go
our
back
booths.
to our tables? Do we have
For a
time to
little
go
bit?
to our tables?
Yeah, absolutely. You can wrap it up if you want.
Okay.
Tell you if you like.
Kick ass. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We're here all weekend too.